Soldier clash with youths in Imo. Houses burnt. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. But I'm going to ask, how do supposedly unarmed youths, unarmed civilians get to clash with soldiers that are armed? That is what I cannot understand. That is what is seeming difficult for me to understand. They're not in any way saying these youths are armed. They're not in any way this youth poses threats. And what is this news going about soldiers burning civilian houses? They are supposed to be called to order. In fact, they are supposed to be prosecuted for this. Exactly. Because the said youth did not in any way, are not the owners of the said house, if you check well. There was tension in Etekuru, the Ohaji Ewema local government area of Imo State on Wednesday when soldiers and youth and the community clashed. A soldier had earlier been ambushed and killed while his rifle was stolen, the Punch reports. In a reprisal, soldiers invaded the community and burnt houses. This fight came 2 weeks after soldiers clashed with youths of Izombe in the Oguta local government area of the state. The attack led to the death of 3 persons, including 2 military men, and burning of many houses in the community. The latest development caused tension in the community, forcing many residents to flee their houses. Some gunmen on Tuesday attacked traditional rulers during a meeting at Injaba local government headquarters, killing 2 of them. The police command in a statement gave the names of the deceased as His Royal Highness Eze SC Osonwa of Inhebiomwere Autonomous Community and His Royal Highness Eze Barrister A.E. Dureburu of Okudo Autonomous Community. His Royal Highness Eze A.N. Onyeka of Nkume Autonomous Community was said to have sustained gunshot injuries. I thought that if there is no peace and order in a community and soldiers are sent there, what we will hear is that they will be calm. We will not hear that there are killings. I do not understand what is going on. I honestly do not understand. Ever since the troops were sent down to the southeastern region, all we keep hearing is that this particular youths, they were killed and houses were burnt and people were killed. And before you know it, if you go and do the checks, anytime Nigerian police say they do this or they do that, or security operatives, believe you me, in the midst of that story, there is more underneath. They go as far as taking innocent civilians who are unarmed and not posing any harm to the community or them, and name them anything they want, just to make sure. I don't know why, honestly. Now, they're sending troops to the southeastern parts of the country when the north is burning and bleeding. When bandits are there, when terrorists are there, when Boko Haram are there, are women, children, citizens of Nigeria that deserve a right to live in a very peaceful environment and deserve a right to go about their activities freely and deserve a right to go to school and other things. These people's rights has been snatched away from them, and the federal government seems to be doing little or nothing about it. In fact, I would not want to say that the federal government is enjoying the fact that the north is burning. This is a place where troops are supposed to be sent on a daily basis. In fact, these people would want the Nigerian soldiers to stay with them every day to be able to avert attacks on the villagers. I tell you, these people will want the security operative, the military men to stay with them so at least they can close both their eyes and have a very good sleep for at least one night. Yet, what do we see? The north is abandoned. A lot of chaos. On a daily basis, you hear 30 persons. Some days you hear 75. Some days you hear 50. All these are women, children, nursing mothers, pregnant women, sisters, mothers, family members. Human beings like you and I that deserve to live, and not just live in a peaceful environment. Their lives are constantly being slashed from them. The government keep treating this insecurity thing with kid gloves. Instead, there's an unrest in the east, people are agitating, and freedom fighters are in the east. What does it do? It send troops down there. And ever since they have come, the story has never become the same. You keep hearing how soldiers, you know, they mistakenly did this, they killed somebody mistakenly, and before you know it, when, because these people know that there's no need for this particular thing. There's no need for troops to be sent there. Till recently, the East was once upon a time, as reports will have it, a very peaceful region, where you can go and cool your head off and take time off work and ease yourself the stress. All of a sudden, that place is now hot. Ever since the troops have been sent there. Okay, fine. During this period of agitation, these people have been calling your attention. What are they calling the attention for? If you go down and look, they're calling your attention for bad governance. They're calling your attention for these things. But because you have refused to open the communication between the federal government or between the government and her people, what do you expect these people to do? They look for somebody who will tell them that, yes, we are doing this, we are suffering from this, we are being marginalized, and this person becomes their mouthpiece. And what do? You do not call for dialogue. You do not look for a peaceful way to amicably settle the issue. Instead, you use coercion and force. You use violence. You arrest the said leader. After invading his house as if that was not enough, his parents died in the process, and you still went ahead to forcefully bring him down to Nigeria and detain him. It is ever since this incident that there was unrest in the East. The people of Nigeria knows this. And then, as if that is not enough, they are showing their solidarity for this said man now. They are showing their solidarity, saying they are with him. Whatever is passing through, they are with him, and doing all it takes to get the government's attention to call them for dialogue. If there was good governance, would these people be agitating? If there was fairness in the land, would they be agitating? If there was justice everywhere, if there was the rule of law, they will not be agitating. If there is fairness in both allocation of funds, equity in allocation of funds, resources, and appointment, do you think these people will agitate? No, because they are thinking rightly. I keep saying it's even the NSAS protesters, all of them, what's happened? They are protesting for one thing. One thing. It is the same pattern. The governance is bad. Let them do something about it. That is their only crime. Welcome to Nigeria, where freedom fighters are seen as terrorists and terrorists are seen as brothers. People who are lacking love and care, and they are shown love and care. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.